In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to reprogram your mind into becoming the successful person that you want to become, how to break down your business into analytics, numbers, and structures to simply move to the next level. So here on the screen here, I have an entire breakdown of how I'm basically running my business, how I'm showing you to the problems that have to be alleviated in your business. I have the problem, I have the solution, I have the mechanism. This is actually in my program. This is what my clients go through, part of the onboarding process. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to fix every single problem, how to restructure your brain into becoming successful in your business. And so the biggest problems that we have right here are lead acquisition, lead nurture, and client fulfillment. So in order to literally restructure your brain, before we even get into the problems and the solutions and the mechanisms, we have to first fix our mindset. So a lot of you guys are still at a broke mindset. And essentially you don't believe you have the money. You never think you have enough time. You never think you have the funds. You never think you have the solution. You never think you speak well enough. You never think you have enough intelligence. You never think that you're there. And in other words, you're always in lack. And so the biggest thing that we have to fix is the lack mindset. And you fix that by having an abundant mindset. Now, that is so cliche. That is so, like, Patrick, I've heard this 1,001 times before. What does it actually mean? It means acting as the person who already makes that $50,000 a month. Act as that person who already drives the car. Act as that person who already has the successful business, the successful lifestyle, the successful fitness career, the successful basketball career, whatever it is. Act as that person as if you're already there. Embody the feelings of that person who has the thing. And that is how you become abundant. Because then every single moment in your life becomes great. And I can sit back right here, and if I were to die right now, I could sit back and say, I'm proud of what I did because I'm happy right now. And that's all that matters. I'm not waiting to become happy. I'm not waiting to have this one thing. I'm not waiting for the freaking, M4 competition. I'm not waiting for it. I'm acting as if I already have it because I do, basically. So right here in the video, we have the lead acquisition, lead nurture, and client fulfillment issues. So basically, I have a list of the litany of problems that you will run into, every single problem that I ran into, and how my business actually fixes that for you. So I run a build and release. I build the offer with you. I build everything with you. I run a build business. So it's a systems business. We fix everything from A to Z. We're a client acquisition solutions business. I love doing this. Systems are the way to go. And I help coaches basically go from a commoditized coach to a amazing coach, basically. So first problem is a commoditized offer. So commoditized offer essentially means that you are just like everybody else. There's 1,001 different growth operators out there, 1,001 different growth partners, 1,001 different coaches. What makes you stand out? And the solution to that is repackaging your program into a higher ticket offer and having your UBP established. So everybody that knows Russell Brunson, who's read Expert Secrets, the book that I'm reading right now, understands that your unique value proposition is the thing that helps you stand out. If you can repackage your offer, this is the first thing that we do on your onboarding call, or actually before your onboarding call, is we customize your offer from a $500 an offer to a $5,000 to $10,000 coaching package. And then we establish your unique value proposition because every single person has something unique about them that they can provide to the marketplace and a mechanism that they can, help their clients go through and solve to justify the price. Because obviously I'm not going to charge $5,000 for something that's not even worth that much. And so that the mechanism is done through the offer optimization worksheet. That's what I have that my clients fill out before the onboarding call. That's the first problem you're going to run into. A lot of you guys can't get leads, can't even nurture leads, can't get clients because it's the first issue. You have a commoditized offer. That's the first thing that we fix. Second thing that we fix is the ability and the problem of not getting enough leads. Now, there's various different reasons why you're not getting enough leads, but it comes down to a predictable system and content. So high value prop, obviously, with your unique value proposition, what do you have that's very special to provide to the marketplace? Why do you stand out from every other fitness coach on the block? That's what we help you come up with. And then obviously I said your team eats because you have a high value prop, you get paid more, your entire team gets paid more, your team loves you. We'll get into that in a little bit, but paid ads are the biggest and most consistent way, the fastest and most consistent way to land clients. So I help you script out 3 to 4 different creatives on our onboarding call. That's the first thing that I do with you guys. Do you guys notice how we're going down the line? We're restructuring every single problem into a solution, and then I'm giving you guys a mechanism on how I actually fix this. And honestly, if you're not a good fit for the program, that's fine. It doesn't even matter to me. What matters to me is that you understand that you have a lot of problems in your business and you go find a solution. Whether that's with me or not, cool. Most of you guys that watch this video will never even speak to me face-to-face or one-to-one because it just doesn't make any sense. And so these are for, the select few of guys that are actually watching this video. But all the 98% of you guys that are like not going to join the program, that shouldn't join the program because it's probably not the best fit for you, well, in that case, you can get as much free game in this video as possible, and that's what I'm trying to provide for you guys. So not enough leads, that problem is solved by paid ads, having a predictable system. A lot of organic coaches will say, let's go post some organic content and blow up. And that may happen. You'll get a few leads, you get some qualified clients, but it's always feast or famine with organic marketing. There will always be dips and curves. It's never consistent. You can never tell me that you feel comfortable raising, a family and a wife and stuff like that, or even if you don't even want to do that shit, have the financial stability. You're just an organic coach because you don't have a system that can predictably land you clients. You don't have a system that can predictably get you to the point where you want to be. And that's where the not enough leads problem is solved. That's on our onboarding call. I hope you script out ads. And then the next problem is broke leads. So you're attracting leads, but they're all broke. And so that's fixed through top of funnel social marketing. You just want to qualify guys better. You want to speak more about your program. You want to talk about how it is a quality program, and you just want to build your brand upon authority. You don't want to sound like a commodity. Your front end marketing is very key because it's who you are as a person. If people see you as a scam, you'll only attract broke leads. And then also your set of qualifying messages. So when we do run direct response ads, we test those out, and then we run form ads and things like that. We'll have setters for you. The mechanism is I provide you guys with A+ setters. I have a setter pool, everything like that for you guys. And your setters, we will teach them to actually qualify people in the messages. That way you're not wasting your time hopping on sales calls with guys who aren't qualified, because I promise you it was wasting your time. All these things are done within 24, 48, another 48 hours. This stuff is done in like under a week, pretty much. Now the entire system optimized and fully built out probably takes a little bit longer than that, just because you are building a business here. You're building a freaking behemoth, and if you can build it the proper way, it will work for you, not against you. So the next thing is unqualified leads. This is mainly unqualified. So you have the broke leads, they're obviously unqualified, but just generally unqualified leads, that is fixed through, we built out school communities for our clients before. That was one of the best options for one of our recent clients. But mainly everybody focuses on the Go High Level pipeline. So I obviously give you a sub account for Go High Level. I give you the entire pipelines. I build it out for you. I've shown you guys this stuff on my channel before. And the mechanism through that is obviously Go High Level and the CAS Masterclass, which is hosted on School in my inner circle. I give all of my clients access to my CAS Masterclass. Talks about actually how to build out communities, things like that. I basically teach everything, anywhere from setting to closing. I have modules in there talking about how to do everything like that. I'm just helping you guys along the way. So, you fix up your offer. Now you're getting leads. Leads aren't broke. Leads are qualified. And now the next problem is very hot to very cold leads. So when you're getting these qualified leads, you're getting guys that actually want to buy into your program. But a lot of the times they will be lukewarm or they won't be burning hot. Now, this is the next problem, because you want every single sales call. Ideally, the dream of every single sales call is to sign them. And you want to get to a point where, one of my mentors, he said, my calls aren't even sales calls anymore. They're just onboarding calls, because my prospects are so hot. They've already seen my content. They've already seen my ads. They've already been nurtured by me so much. They're ready to buy. So this is exactly what we do for you guys. I want to help you guys out in this way. And so this comes into play. The solution to this is reliable email marketing, systematic bookings, lead flows, more Go High Level pipelines built out, and an A+ VSL. So I'm obviously not listing everything. I'm just listing the two main attributes. But the mechanism that we help you guys fix this, or what I help you guys fix, is the VSL Masterclass, and then the VSL ad scripts, or the VSL scripts. VSL scripts are very important because this is what's going to turn the leads that have been nurtured into hot paying buyers. Having a solid VSL, it can make you millions. You're simply one VSL away from literally becoming a millionaire. I've seen guys make 200, 300 VSLs. They all fail. Other than that 320th VSL, that's the one that pops off. And then they close like 50 deals on that VSL. So with that being said, VSL Masterclass is the mechanism. And so we're building out the system for you guys. It's done for you as well as done with you. There's coaching calls that I offer with you guys. A lot of you guys see my content, and I've had some clients actually in the past few weeks just bought in from the YouTube videos because you guys just want more of the one-on-one access to me, which is totally cool. And as well as the entire built out offer, built out client acquisition, built out lead acquisition systems. So we fixed the lead acquisition issue. We just fixed the lead nurture issue. Now they're ready hot and ready to buy. And so now we're moving into the cost per lead. So obviously we're going to be optimizing go high level pipelines, email marketing systems, things like that. But we're going to be decreasing the cost per lead. So how do we do this? We do this by testing various different creatives. My cost per lead right now is about, one of them's $20, one of them's $8, one of them's $4, one of them's $6. I showed you guys in my last video, actually in my Facebook ads manager. If you guys don't believe me, go watch the video. But obviously the solution to this, decreasing your cost per lead, is landing pages and A+ closers. Now, obviously you can have the leads come in the door. Everything can be right. You can be nurturing them the proper way. But if you don't have an A+ closer, or you yourself aren't very educated on sales or can actually close a deal to save your life, then it's not going to work. Your ROAS will tank just solely off the basis of sales. And so the biggest way to decrease your cost per lead is to follow up and to be a good closer. So we have go high level game plans and systems for you guys. I have A+ closers on the deck ready for you guys as well. Train them up a little bit, show you guys how to do that. But most of these guys are already trained. I have a huge setter and closer pool, but a lot of the guys, we really, really, really have to get to know them. You have to work with them. And I'm excited because, we have those guys on board for you guys. Now it's just a matter of getting those guys primed. A lot of those guys are ready and are killers, and they are excited to get work with people, and they're hungry. That's all that matters. So the mechanism that's solved is obviously the closers, but the go high level game plan and systems, because at the end of the day, it's going to come down to your sales as well as your systems. You're only as strong as your systems. And so if you have poor email marketing systems, you have poor calendar follow-up systems, your leads won't be hot. They won't be ready to buy. And therefore, your cost per lead will be extremely high because you haven't done the right actions to nurture your leads. My calendar automations, I literally have like an email sent 6 days before a call, 5 days before a call, 4 days before a call, 3 days before a call, 2 days before a call, 1 day before a call, and 2 hours before a call. And so I always make sure that my systems are strong and that I'm sending follow-ups, I'm sending reminders, I'm sending reconfirmations. And there's so many things that have to happen in your business for it to be fluid. And if one of these is out of line, nothing will ever work for you. And so I want to show you guys kind of the journey of what we take our clients through, just so you guys have a broad understanding of like, I'm not just all talk. I actually do this stuff. And so the next thing we have is obviously the low close rate. So closing, that's fixed by, the YouTube nurture sequence. So I have an entire organic game plan for you guys to do alongside paid ads. If you look at my YouTube channel, it's freaking working. I get a lot of nurtured, ready to buy leads just from this channel. I only have 660 subscribers right now. And so that helps my close rate decrease, because the more watch time you guys have watching me right now helps out, because it builds trust, it builds authority, and it builds reputation. And so next thing I would do with you guys, the solution to that is also the triple C creation. So courses, community, and coaching. And that's all shown to you guys through the CIS masterclass. This is all in my inner circle modules. So more on that in a little bit. But next problem that you guys have is, you fix up the offer, getting leads, very qualified leads. They're hot. They're ready to buy. Everything is looking perfect. And now it's time to go down to the client fulfillment side of things. So you have the client. They're very hot. They love you. You literally just onboarded them, and now you're spending too much time per client. I'm like mapping out the entire journey for y'all, because this is actually what happened in my business a lot. And it wasn't until I actually illustrated this until I actually understood. But you simply get to a point where you're onboarding so many clients, you're spending too much time per client, and that needs to decrease. And so this is where systems come into play once again. So daily tasks mapped out on Trello, your onboarding database. We have Notion backend systems for you guys. Onboarding direction and North Star are established. Whenever you onboard a client, you want to make sure that the client has the vision and shares the vision that you have. So whether it's 5, 10K a month, or it's, scaling their business to X amount, you want to make sure that your client shares the vision similar to you. And you want to have those daily tasks mapped out. This is going to help not only reduce churn rate, but keep them engaged, keep them doing something every single day. And it's been very important to map out something that your client can do every single day in the program. That way they feel like they're committed, they're active, and they're, a very quality member of your program. And so this will, all in all, decrease time per client. Next issue that you're going to deal with, I know it's a lot, isn't it? But welcome to running a business, is increased time per fulfillment. So increased time, this is kind of, increased time per client, increased time per group call, things like that. These are the many optimized tweaks that really have to run for. And, if you're spending too much time on the fulfillment side of things, having to focus on each client a lot, having to build out the program for hours a day, you're probably failing as far as integration side of things go and the onboarding direction of the North Star. And so that's where, the closing machine and coaching come into play. And so instead of having one-to-ones, whether that's a bottleneck for you, I would say group coaching would be the next possible solution for you. I'm now at the point where I'm moving my program to group coaching just because of the fact that we're getting so many clients onboarded and it's hard to manage all of them, all these one-on-one calls, And so now I'm just going to have probably 2 to 3 group calls a week as opposed to, 7 to 8 one-on-one calls a week. So that's kind of how we're going to play it. So obviously coaching, optimizing the fulfillment side of things will help out with that. And the last thing that you're going to deal with, after you get these amazing clients onboarded is churn rate. Now, I don't deal with churn rate too much. But the one thing I would tell you as far as churn rate goes is that some people do churn. I had a few people churn actually in the last month, but that was solely off the basis of confusion. And what I had to realize as a business owner is that, look, I made a mistake and I didn't have the client journey as mapped out and as detailed as I should have. And that's a reflection on me. And I take responsibility for that as a business owner. And so what I had to do was now, create Notion databases for the mechanism. And the solution was having the coaching calls once a week, moving them more to the group calls, of what I came to the realization of after, and really making sure that every single client gets those touch points, but isn't over exacerbated with every single thing. And I just want to give my clients the best possible results, as well as be as hands-off as possible, because I really want to be hands-on, but you don't want to be that coach or that consultant or that business owner that is too involved in the program and it almost seems like they're unsure of themselves and they can't back off and kind of let you work it. So that's where Notion databases come into play. That's where my CAS masterclass, which is my full, I think I have 12 or 15 modules on appointment setting, closing, school communities, lead nurture, acquisition systems, things like that. That's kind of where I have all that housed. So this is kind of what we do for you guys. Now, if you're watching this video, you probably saw that you had a bottleneck in one of these problems, whether it was your offer or you're attracting bad leads, or maybe you're even signing perfect clients, but everybody's churning, or you're spending too much time per client. These are the biggest mistakes and problems that I see business owners actually run into. And so the entire point of me making this is to show you guys what we do on the inside of our program. What I personally do, what this entire YouTube channel is devoted to, is client acquisition and scaling coaches with ads and done-for-you systems. And so this is a done-for-you system. Most of it's built out, go high level, A+ setters, BSL, scripts, closers, things like that, systems integrations. What we just did was 80-20 our business. And so we spent 80% of the time doing the small 20% of the actions that are actually going to move the needle. And in return, we get a huge result. And so when we focus 80% of our efforts into 20% of the actions that move the needle the most in our business, we're pulling back the slingshot with more efficiency. And we actually just 80-20 our business. For those of you guys that know Leon, I helped him optimize his morning routine a few days ago, and he's been killing it ever since. I literally 80-20'd his schedule, and he helped me with it as well. So there's a little bit of a sneak peek of what we do here in the program, createmrr.com. This is essentially my inner circle. This is essentially my program. If you guys want to check out if this is, right for you, if you need any help with this type of stuff, if you're looking for a system, not even a system, if you're looking for coaching, systems, integrations, A to Z client acquisition, I literally hold your hand till you get to the point where I'm at right now, landing clients consistently, having a predictable system and an actual business that helps you instead of you always trying to chase the business. If this is something that you are actually serious about, I only take calls with serious people. I don't want you to hop on the call just to network with me or just to waste my time. I've had a lot of those in the past. And to be completely honest with you, biggest thing for these calls is to move forward. If you're serious about implementing this system, go ahead and book in a call. The link is going to be in my bio, so just click on my username down below. Then one of the links should be my calendar link. Go ahead and book in a call. The program is a hefty program. I walk you through. It's long, and so it's quality, and it's going to be a little bit expensive. So that being said, bring your damn credit card because I'm doing all this shit for you. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the channel. I'll catch y'all in the next one.